Rightio guys, welcome to Second Legion TV. My name's Cam.
I'm Dion.
I'm Dwayne.
I'm Dylan.
This is episode 1.
Rightio, so what is Second Legion TV, guys?
Second Legion TV is our way of putting back to the community. At the end of every club meet, we'll just sit down for 15-20 minutes and talk about news, events, what we've just uncovered, tactics, everything.
Yeah. Give all our club members somewhere to make content and share content all under the one place, and everyone can benefit from each other's success.
Battle
Or
failure.
In my case.
Yeah.
Or failure.
Especially Greg, wooden spoon, fourth wooden spoon in 2 months or something. He's
But
proud
he's fun
of
to
it.
play.
He's proud of it.
He is
He is
proud.
fun.
He does make the best games.
So, big day at club today.
Big day. Terry's Heroes today. Second year we've run Terry's Heroes.
Yeah, good fun.
We did last year we did Terry's Heroes based off Kelly's Heroes, and this year we did it based off the Oz front book. So we went from the glider landings to Battle and Bulge to the Ludendorff Bridge. A lot of fun. We had guys from Northern Knights come up, and we had 12 people involved.
Yeah, it was a good tournament.
Best ally.
That was good.
How?
Best ally was Dion.
I don't know how it happened, but it did.
Dion's
You play one game a year and you get best ally.
Dion's, yeah.
That's unbelievable. So, what else is going on?
30K.
Armda and 30K.
Wave 1.
Wave 1 came out, well, to me it came out today because we got it today.
Yeah, most of us got our Wave 1 today. We've had a bit of play with the Wave 1. I think it's good. Anyone who was in disagreement about the 400 point increase is probably alright with it now.
Yeah.
I can see it.
400 points
Yeah.
probably needs to happen.
Yeah.
As long as everyone sticks to the 6 turns and the objectives, there shouldn't be any problem with 400 points, I don't think.
Yeah, I can make a 300 point list. Killed me.
I'm just sending out 5 star destroyers.
You're going to get 5-star destroyers in the head.
Yep. So it's good, more variety into Armada, which needed to happen, obviously.
Definitely,
It's
yeah.
going to happen. Wave 1, now there's some variety.
The
Mirror
Imperials-
matches aren't so, one-dimensional. And
The Imperials have actually got a fast ship now. I think the Gladiator. It's got 2 notches on the first one that goes up to pretty fast maneuverable ship.
yeah, no, the Gladiator, I've had a quick play with it, and it can be pretty hard-hitting ship with the right upgrades.
Didn't get going into that.
And squads are going to be massive. I mean,
Lots of variety in the squads.
30k?
30k. I think we've all got the 30k army coming or planned or something.
Planned.
Not least
Planned.
coming.
Planned.
Played my first game.
Played first game yesterday.
Smashed. Scott wiped me.
Scott
Absolutely wiped my ass over the floor. It was
Why
fun.
would you wipe your ass over the floor?
It was funny. Yeah. It was funny. It was good, but it was just carnage. Second game was better. Had a win. So,
And
it
who
was
was that
good.
against? Scott again?
No, that was against Cam Stewart. It was a good game actually. It was
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
It was
Probably
really entertaining.
a good time to throw in with the About Second Legion TV is it's going to be bat reports. It's going to be
Tactica,
yeah,
unboxing.
and then most of it's going to be happening at our club meets and involving all of the members of the club, and they'll be doing battle reports that don't necessarily include the 4 of us.
Okay.
You know, it could be any 2 or 3 or 4 people.
I think yeah.
So,
Bringing it back.
we got the 40 cake range half done
Yep.
on the
Yeah.
table.
Yep.
You Matt?
Oh, amazing you met Scott's mat, is it? Or
No, it's just clubs,
The
Matt.
club's
Okay,
back.
Club
sim-
order.
Matt.
similar to Scott's mat.
Yeah.
Yes, the same.
Fat Matt.
Fat mat.
By got this off of
Last Stand Miniatures.
Last Stand Miniatures and Gaming Hardware.
Paul Skews for those who don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very, very good supporter of the club.
huge supporter of the club, massive supporter of the club actually. So he's on Facebook. I'll throw a link in to
Yeah.
his
Link.
to his shop or his Facebook page anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got another 5 buildings to go, and this
Yep.
table will be done. So the plan is to move slowly across every table
Fix up everything.
get it to the standard for the club.
Yep.
I think fantasy will be next.
Fantasy,
Yes.
and I believe Terry's working on the castles right now. So we should have a full castle building we can put down with club as well.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on? GW, what's happening on GW?
Oh, GW released Adeptus Mechanicus, so they finished off their tech
Is he
priest of Mars. The creepy old man model is out, and the Codex
But the
is out.
Codex is not.
Codex is out.
I heard it was out next week.
Is
Is that Colt Mechanicus?
Cop Mechanics.
Yes, someone said it was out next week.
Okay, I might have to double check that.
The
but yeah.
minis are out.
Minis are out. Minis are all out, and most people can pretty much tell what the rules are going to be. I think they're even in the White Dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Also talking.
They did that though with Skatara, didn't
Yes, Qatari are in the White Dwarf as well.
Anything else with GW? What about the rumours of? I've heard rumours of
30k plastic starter set. Not
30K.
sure about 30. Apparently, Games Workshop
Yeah,
are getting
that
their
is-
hands on.
they? Big on it.
Apparently, that's Games Workshop getting their hands on a 30k starter set.
Okay.
Plastic. I mean, if they come out with that, everyone is going to buy that.
Yeah, but I think they're saying it's going to be a standalone game.
Yeah, yeah. Like the
the
Assassin.
start the box. Okay.
Like the Assassin's
The
one they
Assassin's
just brought
one they
out,
just brought out.
but it's going to have, what, 2 tax squads in it
Yeah.
and a contemptor.
Which we're just going to
Very
buy.
excited.
We're just going to buy and play in this anyway.
Yeah.
That's
What about fantasy? 'Cause
Fantasy
The rumours
is-
I've heard is fantasy's just going to get split down the middle, good
Yep.
and evil.
Yeah, pretty much what's going to happen is there's going to be 2 new armies coming out. Forces of Order and Forces of Chaos, or Forces of Good, Forces of Evil. Basically like Warhammer Online, the old RPG style. Basically, completely new models, new armies, new everything. With the options to add in your Bretonians, your Orcs, your Ogres. And there's going to be the Kingdoms of Men, which is going to include Dwarves, Bretonians, Empire. Chaos is going to have Beastmen put back into it. Skaven and Lizardmen are apparently going to be in the same book. And Ogres and Orcs. So we're going to see a lot of smashed up combo armies. Because, I don't know, Games Workshop must be running out of ideas.
No, apparently fantasy's tanking.
Yeah, fantasy's tanking pretty
As
hard.
far as profitability for them, fantasy's tanking.
Yeah, but profitability for them, everything's tanking. Except for computer games, which they seem to be a big one at the moment.
Yeah, well, computer games are just fake money.
There's 9 apps out now.
Yeah.
GW, 9 game apps out. Check the other one.
Not a single one of them is a list builder.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Star
about-
Wars, Star Wars.
we talked about
We've
Star
talked about
Wars.
Star Wars already.
Plenty of Armada going on. Next meet, so in 2 weeks'
Oh,
time,
wow.
running the test for my scenario-based
Yes.
tournament.
Xwing.
So that should go well. I'll hopefully have a feature table for that.
Yep.
We'll film
Might
and
even film it.
commentate on later, probably film it with no sound, and then commentate on that afterwards and see how that goes with one of the scenarios or all of them, hopefully. Yeah, that's about it for Star Wars, I guess. For the moment. What's going on just
Wave
generally?
7's coming in.
Well, yeah, Wave 7.
Oh, Wave
A lot of people aren't happy with the look of Wave 7. I think,
A lot of people will use that.
yeah, a lot of people just with Star Wars in general
A lot
like
of
to
people
decide
like
they hate
K-Wing
stuff
and-
before it actually
Yeah.
comes out.
Are they running out of ideas though?
They invented a few new ships under their license for Fantasy Flight.
Did they invent them?
The
No, they're all
K-Wing,
canon.
I've never seen the K-Wing in any
The
game.
K-Wing's canon.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
K-Wing's canon.
Once
I
they
know
see it,
Armada-
they'll read the cards.
I know
they'll
Armada
play it,
is
they'll like
definitely bringing
Yeah.
a new admiral into it in Wave 2. From Nathan actually told me this, but this is an actual thing apparently on Fantasy Flight website. There will be a new admiral in Wave 2 that no one's seen before.
Imperial?
Imperial.
How ironic is that?
If it's not Thrawn, then
If Imperial aren't cheese, give them more.
Well, Thrawn would have to be pretty expensive.
yeah.
But with
I'll
X-Wing,
stick
with Wave 7, regardless of what anyone thinks of the looks of it,
Yeah.
it's more variety can only be a good thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think X-Wing's lacking in now after playing a bit of Armada is those objectives that you have to have
Yeah.
built into your list. I think if Fantasy Flight could have had their way, had done it over again, they would have built that into X-Wing as well. Because
They
at the
can
moment,
always- they can always succeed.
no, you can do objectives, but like in Armada, you have to build
You
the
pick your
objectives
three
into your
cards.
list.
I've been watching 40k games on Mini Wargaming,
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
and I
play that.
like the new objective system for 40k.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it works really well.
Yeah.
I would play 40k more if people were using those objectives.
I'd
And I
again-
see it around the club, but just then it still seems to be the majority of the time people just want to like 2,000 points, annihilation, one building, let's just roll dice until someone wins.
Yeah.
If you're using the
Yeah.
tactical objective deck, then that's a totally different
Well, it's the
game.
first time I'm saying it.
I had a game with
I
Julian
actually, it piqued my interest a little bit.
2 months ago. I had a game with Julian with my Grey Knights, and there are some awesome objectives in there. It's really hard. You get your objectives, and you're like, oh, well, if I need to get rid of these.
Yeah, and they change every turn and
Yeah.
get new ones. And,
Casting
but yeah,
Psyche
and
powers
I
as Grey
think
Knights is just instant.
X-Wing is lacking that, and it's suffering for it a bit, I think, here at least, because the 100-point dogfight has just got a bit boring.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no difference in gameplay.
No, that's why I'm trying to do the scenario-based tournament, just to shake things up.
Yeah.
What about hobby? Hobby in general, playing any
Hobby in
news?
general is going pretty good. Going to be trying out next week the new game air from the layout.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to get a range.
Oh, the
We're going
new-
to start trying that out. So
I've been using it.
is it good as in airbrushing and hand painting?
Yep.
And that? So yeah, we're going to try some of the metallics.
Yeah, the metallics are apparently really good. I haven't had a good play with the metallics, but as far as those really hard to use colours go,
Yeah.
like red and yellow and white, the Game Ear ones, they seem to be more highly pigmented and they cover a lot
A
better
lot better not as opaque.
than the Air ones.
Because some of the
They're just-
layer ones I found in the early ones, especially the metallics, some were a thicker consistency, some were too thin, and you go to try to pour it in the palette and it's just a mess.
Yeah. What do you think of the Forge World airbrush?
Don't know, I haven't tried. I was going to see if I can try some. See
Why
what
would
it's
you
like.
put them in that pot?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
Why wouldn't you put them in a squeeze bottle?
Because
that's gonna
the
be-
Games Workshop fill out a cup.
Yeah, but it's going to be such a pain in the arse to pour it into your
Yeah, squeeze bottles are good.
airbrush.
I'm not even an airbrush guy, and I already know that that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'll give them a go.
I mean, there is a guy on eBay, I think one of the club members bought it, with squeeze bottle Games Workshop
Yeah.
pads.
Yeah. But they look
No, he's having to
probably more-
decant it.
Yeah.
Oh, was he decanted? I thought
Yeah,
he
he's
was...
no,
I
he's
thought-
decanted.
So,
Okay, I thought he was just
what
buying
people
it
are
and
doing
then
is they're
putting it
buying
in.
dropper bottles and actually decanting it into the dropper bottle and then peeling the label off the GW
Oh,
pot
okay.
and sticking it on the
Yeah,
dropper
yeah,
bottle,
okay.
which is just like,
That's
for
a-
the
that's
effort,
a
I'd
big
flog
effort.
off my GW and just buy the label.
Especially if it's a thin paintful like airbrushing straight away, you need to be able to pour it straight in the airbrush. And if you decant it out of a normal bottle, you're always going to get a scale around it, which you're going to
Yeah.
get caught unless you.
Well, I'm getting 5 cabins for French Indian War off Shane Treasure. Another guy supports the club. So they're going to show up next week and I'll build those for $4,000. So $4,000 stuff's always amazing.
Oh, foreground try.
Yeah, it's pretty sure it's all pre-painted or fully
I
decorated.
got some
Yeah.
foreground today.
That's my hobby. Along with it, millions of M113 A1s I've got to build.
I've got to finish painting my world eaters
Yeah.
this week, so that wraps it up. I think.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
about
much.
it for the first episode.
Yeah. It was a good club today.
It was a really good club today. We had
I want to go home, but I'm tired.
So next week we'll film a few games being played.
Yeah, we'll try and
I'm going to try and get set up.
unboxings and
we can definitely unbox all the Marta stuff.
Well, we could have done a box of Marta today, but you know, it was
Oh, we can do it.
Christmas.
We can do it during the week or whatever.
it's we'll try and get some bat wraps and that starting
Yep.
in the next week or two. I think we just got to fine tune the editing process, or I've got to fine tune the editing process. Once I'm happy with that, and we can go full speed ahead
Yeah.
with the rest of the channel.
And yeah, I think we should approach the few guys at club who are doing bat reps and stuff already.
Yeah,
See if they're interested in joining us and having everything on a Second Legion channel
yeah.
and just all.
We didn't do anything today because tournament day, because we had the Bolt Action tourney on today. It's normally a pretty loud day.
Yep.
Normally it's a bit quieter. Still, we're getting 20 on people. So
Yeah.
Oh, more than that. Yeah.
yeah. All right.